League, where Victor Osimhen sent a strong message ahead of Nigeria's World Cup qualifiers, netting a hat-trick in Galatasaray's 4-0 win over Antalyaspor. Now, the Super Eagles, the striker scored in the 30th, 45th extra seconds in the first half, and of course, the 52nd minute, taking his Super League tally to 20 goals. Now, he is the league's top scorer. Beyond goals, Osimhen's efficiency is remarkable, boasting 20 goals from 16.10 rating. Now, his return is crucial for Nigeria, who have struggled in his absence. The Super Eagles will face Rwanda on the 21st of March and Zimbabwe on the 25th of March, needing maximum points to revive their World Cup hopes. With 23 international goals in 39 appearances, Osimhen is expected to lead the charge. Now, before we talk about Osimhen, let's take a look at this video where he showed his humanity to these young kids.
Let's go. Where's the ball? At the ball. Are you ready? We are ready. You want to see? Galatasaray fans. Hi guys. Hey, how are you?
I mean, Osimhen being loved across the world, not just in Italy, right there when he played for Napoli before heading over to Galatasaray on loan, and the love has actually extended, and you can actually tell because he's doing the magic right there for Galatasaray. And Okwe, this man, when did he move from Napoli to Galatasaray? And already he's the highest goal scorer, loved by the fans. He also has a chance right there in Turkey.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Jaya Volushiosun is just showing his prowess, and he's letting everyone know that, look, the big boys made a mistake. Napoli made a mistake. And at the end of the day, I'm going to show the world that I am indeed one of the best strikers in the world, and he's showing that. Let's not forget that Victor Osimhen missed the first 4 games of the Turkish Super Lig season. Christoph Piatek, before yesterday, for 85% of the season, he was, the leading goal scorer. And Victor Osimhen came out of nowhere and absolutely, just hit the ground running. Let's not forget that yesterday, in this same game, he passed off a penalty to Alvaro Morata. He was the one that was meant to take the penalty. He passed it off to his teammate, who he knows needs the goal, needs confidence, and still ended up scoring the hat-trick. So obviously Victor Osimhen is sending a message to everyone out there, and I know that by next summer he's going to be making a major move. Where is now the major question? Is it going to be in the Premier League or La Liga? Well, time will tell.
Time will tell. Bemidepo, Victor Osimhen, do you think Napoli would still be struggling if Victor Osimhen had stayed back at the club in the Italian Serie A?
No, not at all. There's something Victor Osimhen guarantees anybody and any club at this point in time. That is goals. You have Victor Osimhen, definitely you have goals. And I think we would not see Napoli struggling at this point in time if Victor Osimhen is there. You have Lukaku, Victor Osimhen. Definitely the goals should be flowing from all angles. And I think it is Napoli's loss at this point in time, because with his goals, with his consistent form and his goal scoring form at this point in time at Galatasaray, believe you me, he would not be lacking suitors. And according to reports, in the press at this point in time, he has about 4 or 5 suitors, especially in England, where we know the likes of us now are missing. They don't have a proper striker. Chelsea as well, I need of a goal scorer. The likes of Manchester United as well, I need of a goal scorer. So suitors are out there. We've heard rumors here and there. And I think it is for his own good. Everyone felt that probably him leaving Napoli, he would not be able to replicate the form. But at this point in time, he has shown over time, game and over and over again, he has shown consistency. He has shown discipline in his play. He has shown he can get goals from anywhere, and he has shown that he is the man for the job. And definitely, I think Napoli will be, they'll be reining their losses at this point in time. But I think they can recover by cashing in very quickly during the summer when the transfer window is open again. I believe you me, I think there will be no lack of suitors at all.
Now let's talk about likely destinations for Victor Osimhen and the team setup. I know Arsenal are interested in Victor Osimhen. I know Chelsea are also interested. There are also rumors that Man United are interested in Victor Osimhen. Out of these three clubs, where do you think Victor Osimhen will best fit?
All right. For me, I feel it will be more suited to the play of Arsenal. Arsenal, they've been in need of a striker for the past 3 seasons. If you ask me, the likes of Kai Havertz is not a proper striker. Gabriel Jesus, as well, on and off the field of play, injury prone, and also they've had their striker problem for the past 2 seasons consecutively. If they ask me, and I think they will slot into the team and get to play immediately. For the likes of Manchester United, although I would not be advising Victor Osimhen to move to Man United at this point in time, because the club is undergoing a restructuring and is facing serious crisis at this point in time. But I think it will do well for us now. And going to Chelsea might not be a big deal for Victor Osimhen because his role model, Didier Drogba, once played at Chelsea, and he would be tilting to that end. But for me, I think Arsenal is the best fit for him at this point in time. It will be plug and play, and he should be able to get the goals at Arsenal. It should be the Erling Haaland in Arsenal. And probably that was what is missing for Arsenal's title.
Definitely, it should be the Erling Haaland in Arsenal because Arsenal need, as I say, need a 20-goal per season striker. And Victor Osimhen has already 20 goals in the Turkish top-flight league for Galatasaray. Okay, looking at Victor Osimhen, yes, Gumi says he's best fit for Arsenal. And Chelsea, maybe because Mikel Obi played there and also his mentor talking about Didier Drogba. But again, if he moves to Chelsea, do you think this Chelsea compared to Didier Drogba's Chelsea, do you think, because they're not the same Chelsea teams. Back then we used to call them Jambody football, and Didier Drogba was scoring a lot of goals for Chelsea. Now, if Victor Osimhen goes to Chelsea, do you think that would be good for his career at this point?
Considering the status of the Chelsea team at the moment, I honestly do not think so, with all due respect to them. Enzo Maresca is doing a decent job. I think with the crop of players he has at his disposal, honestly, I don't know how Chelsea can perform any better. However, when you take a look at the way the owners of the club are running the club in terms of the transfers coming in, look, Chelsea have put themselves in a very difficult position. First of all, their wage structure is going to be an issue for them. That's why, their offer to Victor last year, summer 2024, that's why the wage offer was measly. It was ridiculous because they've got people on their wage list that are earning ridiculous amounts of money. An example is Raheem Sterling, who's currently at Arsenal, whereas Chelsea is still paying 70% of his salary. So unless Chelsea can sort out that issue, first of all, financially speaking, they can't even afford Victor Osimhen to start off. And then in terms of the playing style, obviously the team can be set up to work for him, but what then happens to Nicholas Jackson? Is it going to be easy to sell him off? Is it going to be easy to just keep him on the bench? How do you want to keep players happy? And I don't think Enzo Maresca is particular about keeping players happy. Look at the way Renato Vega left in January. Look at the way Joao Felix left in January as well. So Maresca is not particular about that, but you need to find a way to balance your team and to make it work and to make players happy, at the end of the day. So for me, but to be honest, I don't think I actually agree with Baby Deku. Considering Arsenal and considering Mikel Arteta, I actually don't think Victor Osimhen is the type of striker that Mikel Arteta would like. I think Mikel Arteta likes someone who's going to play in and around the pitch. Yes, Victor can do that, but I think the striker that suits Mikel Arteta's playing style the most is Alexander Isak. That's just my opinion. That's what I see from the outside. That's what I see regarding the type of options of strikers that Arsenal are also interested in. So let's see what happens. At the end of the day, next summer isn't far away, just a couple of months away. We'll see where Victor Osimhen lands.
We'll see where Victor Osimhen lands. But one thing is guaranteed, this summer transfer window will be a beautiful one to look out for because it is going to be more like a seasonal movie. You sure do not want to miss it because for Man United, Højlund is struggling, they need a striker. Chelsea, Nicholas Jackson is struggling, they need a striker. Arsenal are not per se struggling without that striker position, but indeed they need someone to help them push more for the title. They need to get a striker. So, and we have strikers who are on the tray to be offered in traffic. How they sell the Hawk products in traffic. So yes, these strikers are on sale. The likes of Victor Gyökeres, there's Alexander Isak, there's Victor Osimhen, and there's also Benjamin Sesko as well. So these strikers are like the 4 deadliest strikers in the world right now, and I'm sure either 4 of them move or 2, but I'm sure 1 or 2 of them will definitely move in the summer transfer window.